Welcome to the Do Hard Things Today podcast, where fitness and life intersect. If you are someone trying to reach your goals and be the best you can be, you are in the right place. You want to make excuses? Probably in the wrong place. But today we've got our 5-4 Friday. The weather is cooling down, and today we're going to give you 5 quick hitter tips to not let the winter blues get you down and knock you off your fitness journey. So this is Kevin Harrison. Got Hal Morris over here.
Hey, everybody.
And we're just going to talk to you real quick about 5 quick things that you can do that will help you not to fall completely off the wagon during the winter. Listen, when it gets cold, Hal, you were out riding the other night, right?
Yeah, I was, let's see, this is October 20th when we're recording this. Rode yesterday on Saturday, and it was 46, 48 degrees when we started early yesterday morning. And just, 10 or 12 days ago, when I did the ride to the beach, it was 96. So in that span of time, it's 50 degrees difference.
50 degrees
and
difference.
Yeah, you could tell a difference in the muscles and.
Well, and it's not just the cold weather. You know, it's starting to get darker early. All the things that happen that do bring on that real the winter blues they call them, and often on this, you know, we're in October now, moving into November. Thanksgiving's coming, and Christmas, New Year's, all these things, and it's traditionally a time when you may pack on 10 pounds, and you may lose all the gains that you've worked so hard over the summer and into the fall on getting. So we're going to give you 5 things real quick. Number 1, set some goals. There's many spring races out there, spring activities, New Year's Day. There's often a New Year's Day 5K, different things like that. Go ahead and set some goals, register for a race, and that way it gives you something to look forward to that will keep you on track. That way you know, okay, if you're a cyclist, you know I've got to keep putting in these miles to be able to reach my goal that I've set for myself. If you're a runner, you know, a functional athlete, whatever it may be, sign up for a Spartan race in the spring. Sign up for a 5K, a 10K, a half marathon in the spring that will force you to be able to look out and have those goals. You don't want to go into the winter and think, okay, my last race was in September and I'm not going to do anything else until next year. And if you don't have a concrete goal, what can happen is you can just kind of meander through these next few months, lose all your fitness, gain weight, and that is what we do not want to do. Number 2 would be change it up. Okay, maybe you've been cycling all summer. Maybe you've been running all summer, whatever it may be. Change it up. You know, do something different. Find something that's different than what you've been doing. Maybe you, instead of doing those things, maybe you start doing some functional weight training, that kind of thing. Maybe if you've been doing, you know, just whatever it is, just change it up. You know, add a little flavor to your exercises. And kind of coupling with that would be tip number 3. You know, look for the good indoor fitness things you can do. You know, there are CrossFit boxes or gyms around that you could join. There are cycle spin classes, those kind of things. There are spin studios pop up everywhere. There are boot camps, those kind of things. You know, during these winter months, you know, even if you can't go outside, if it's too cold or rainy or snowing or whatever it is, you can always go indoors and you can find something to do there. Find a partner. Number 4 is find someone who has the same mindset that you do, and, you know, just challenge each other, hold each other accountable, check in. Did you get your workouts in? Are you keeping your fitness? Is your weight staying down? Are you doing the things that you need to do to be able to reach your goals? And I think, you know, having that partner is a huge thing for accountability. You know, Hal, I know you guys, your riding group, you had told me that they start kind of texting you and wanting to know if you miss a ride, they want to know where you are.
Oh yeah, where you been? Yeah.
And even though that's not like calling you out, it is in a sense. It reminds you that, okay, if I miss and I really lay down, people are going to start noticing and they're going to start wanting to know. And then I've got to make an excuse to why I'm not there. So find a partner, find some groups. If you can join group runs or group rides. Just be able to have people that are holding you accountable. And then don't let your lack of time be your excuse. And oftentimes what happens in the winter is it gets dark. It gets darker and darker, earlier and earlier. And then you will find yourself, you're getting off work and you're driving home and it's dark.
And go to work in the dark.
Yeah, and you go to work in the dark and you just can't get it done. I would say I think it's even more important in the winter months to get your workout in the morning. And the reason for that is, man, I know even over the last few days, as it's been getting darker earlier, and time hasn't even changed yet. We're here in the upstate of South Carolina, Eastern time zone. Time has not even changed yet. We haven't moved the clocks. But it's already getting dark. And when I'm driving home and it's dark, man, I just don't. And I don't know if physiologically something happens to you, but I don't know about you, Hal, but I don't really want to do anything at that point when it's
already dark outside. And
I don't.
That tells the mind it's time to go to bed.
It's time to go to bed. And that's what I want to do. And so I think getting up early in the morning, getting that workout in, and you can use some of the other tips that we just talked about of, maybe it's a spin class, maybe it's a gyms, whatever gym you're a part of. They have all kind of classes that you can take in the morning. Maybe it's just going, and maybe you have to run on the treadmill or get on the step mill or the Stairmaster. Maybe that's when you get your workout. There are several places, CrossFit, F45, functional training, those kind of things that you can be a part of. But get it in early. Don't make excuses. Find a partner to hold you accountable. And, when you come out of the end of the winter and it's, in the middle of February and everybody, what makes you feel really good is when everybody else is just crawling back off the couch and they haven't done anything all winter and you have been, it makes you feel good and strong. So be the person that doesn't lose your fitness, but actually gets stronger over the winter, not the one that works so hard to get that base of fitness down, and then you just let it all go during these winter months. Hal, what do you, as you go in, because man, this has been probably your best fitness year of your life. I would guess.
It is. I'm closing in on 5,000 miles for the year.
Yeah, 5,000 miles for the year, and so you've made tremendous progress. And so when you look at the winter, what's the challenge you see out in front of you to be able to? I know big race for you. You can sign up tomorrow, the Assault on Mount Mitchell again.
Yes.
But how are you going to maintain your fitness over these next few months and not allow yourself to maybe drop back into some bad habits?
Well, they have a couple night rides, which I'll do through the winter, weather permitting. And when it's it's going to be just too cold or rainy and we can't do those, then I'll just hook up my trainer to the bike and ride on Zwift and do some training plans on Zwift for that, and then try to ride weekends when I can, weather permitting.
Yeah,
so.
and you've always got for the first time this past week, we had to move our boot camp inside that we do here locally. And, just make it a point, guys, to get these things in. And like you said, bringing your bike indoors and getting on the trainer, just don't let the excuses knock you off of your plan.
Yeah, and I'm thinking about doing some triathlons next summer after Mount Mitchell. So this winter I'm planning on doing the swim, learning how to do the swim. So
nice. Well, learn how to swim and teach me. How about
that?
Well, that goes right into having those goals, and if you've got those goals out ahead of you, that use that as an opportunity. You talk about changing it up. You're going to change it up a little bit. Learn to swim, keep that fitness. It translates over, and you're going to come into the spring and you're going to be strong. So that's a quick 5 for Friday. Don't let the winter blues get you down. For Hal Morris, is Kevin Harrison, just reminding you, if you'll do the hard things today, tomorrow will take care of itself. Do Hard Things Today podcast, where fitness and life intersect.